Patch 1.5 for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader brought changes that many say made the Bladedancer, like Kibellah for example, go from being overpowered before the patch to borderline useless after it. In this video I'll show you that even after the patch, the Bladedancer is still, in my opinion, extremely powerful when using the right set of abilities, some of which can be acquired quite early in the game. So let's take this small fight from one of my playthroughs. So we have Kibellah on the right, well hidden there, which will be very useful for what you'll see happen at the end of the turn. And we have those 6 enemies on the left, and we want Kibellah to attack them. So we're gonna go with Kibellah as close as possible to the enemies, even if we are to go through fire, we don't care, because we know she's gonna cause a lot of damage, so that's the most important. We're gonna use our first death from above to cause as much damage as possible. Use some side abilities for more damage. Use the brutal strike, which is a very big area of effect attack. And this way we just killed another enemy. So we got another death from above. We are using that one. So we killed another enemy again. Next we're gonna go for the Blade Dance, which is an ability that we got very early on. But before that, we're gonna apply the aim for opening for one of the enemies to cause even more damage.
I shall not fail.
We killed the one on the right. Now we suddenly have a new death from above, and you've seen the one on the left that had the opening got a lot of damage 2 times. We caused damage to that guy, and now here is the cool thing, is the acrobatic artistry. This ability can be obtained relatively early, rank 6, and that means the Bladedancer immediately returns to the cell where they started their turn. Yeah, they're in the hideout right at the beginning of the video. This movement does not provoke attack of opportunity, and also if the Bladedancer used death from above this turn, this movement repeats all uses of this ability in reverse. So if you manage to chain even 10 death from above in this turn, you will repeat them all in reverse, meaning you're gonna cause a lot of damage again using just one ability that costs 1 AP. So it's jumping back, kill the enemy. It's gonna hit the second one. Lucky for him, he managed to parry, and again she jumped to the previous death from above, but there was no enemy there, and then goes back into the hideout. Now imagine if you have a scenario where we can chain large amount of death from above, which is very possible, especially if you have momentum. You can repeat all those hits again by using this ability. Also, if you combine the Bladedancer with Assassin later on, you can get the Elusive Shadow, which means for 1 round the Assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemy attacks. This means at the end of the turn, you can leave the Bladedancer close to an enemy, and she's almost like she's invisible. So even after the patch, I still believe the Bladedancer is still one of the strongest companions, and if used right, she can deal an insane amount of damage in 1 turn, all while staying safe. Thank you for watching. Take care, bye bye.